What up, YouTube? Trying to be quiet again. Fiance is sleeping. Today we are doing another guide on another crypt. We're hoping that the game allows me to get through this recording smoothly. If you watch my Twitch, you know that I haven't been streaming Citadel much lately because the recent hot fix last week. So it's been over a week now. Made it so I can't even get out of my own base on the server that I play on. So here we are. I still want to provide the guides that I promised. So we're finishing these crypt guides as long as the game allows it. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button. Join the Discord. Even though I'm not playing Citadel, I know pretty much everything there is to know about Citadel. And if you have any questions, I can answer you in the Discord. I can answer you in the comments. I can answer you on my Twitch. I stream Monday through Friday, every day. We have been doing noon start times on the Twitch stream. We're probably going to go back to 8:30 a.m. after next week, but we'll see. Stay tuned for that. Anyways, today's guide is the Dragon Crypt, the third crypt. If you've already gone through and watched my second guide and beat that, know that whatever you were wearing in there should be able to get you through this one. This third crypt is easier than the second crypt, the Blood Crypt. So yeah, I'm gonna try and get through this video really quick because this is an easier crypt. So we're just gonna hop right into it. Here's my character. Everything about him is the same from the previous video on the second crypt, which we're still rocking the Mastery 10 weapons. We're still running Dark Bolt. We still got the Phoenix eggs. We got a Bloodlust reset. I'll show you my spells. This is my PvP weapon. I run Pounce. It's nice to use in these dungeons because you can't fly, you can't use Blink. So having Pounce is nice. My main damage is right here, Dark Bolt. Pretty much you're going to want to take Dark Bolt resets and some sort of food. Roots of Wrath is really nice for Everin at the end. If you're not fighting him with the cheese, which I'll show you both. But having Roots of Wrath, you'll kill him a lot quicker. We got our 2 AoE spells. Those will come in handy for survivability. Oh yeah, so Dark Bolt we're running 5 bones on. Roots of Wrath we're running 5 obsidian. Our AoEs, I'm running 3 Phoenix eggs and 2 obsidian. 3 Phoenix eggs, 2 obsidian on both of those. And then Bloodlust, and you can do whatever you want for this spell. I'm running Haste. Usually you're going to want to take Extract to be able to farm materials. There's a lot of materials at the end of this crypt, so it's a really good farm after you finish it. Alright, so we got our key. We got our resets. We got our food. We got our stats set how we want them. If you don't know what you want to set your stats to, just take off all your gear. 900 health with no gear on. 300 carry weight, the rest in damage. That's generally what I run. I recommend it. You're going to want a crypt bracelet. And then crit gear, or if you've done the first 2 crypts and have better crypt gear from those first 2 crypts, wear those. But either way, this should work. We're gonna just get right in there. I guess I should show you where this crypt is located as well, just for the sake of the video. Dragonheart Crypt 3.22, 5.71. The shards used to get into the third crypt are Everin and Dracul shards. That's what they're called. You can get them from dailies in the north, from these 2 crypts, as well as some of the caves in the area up here, especially the Tephra cave. The best way to get Everin shards is to get a daily quest from this guy to kill Tephra, which is located like right here. It's the cave right here. I can't remember the name, but if you have it open on your map, it's right under the volcano. Tephra is in there. It's a boss phoenix. You're gonna want to be prepared to fight some pirates and a northern dragon and an infernal in there. But this is where you get the Everin shards. The Dracul shards come pretty easy from these two crypts, as well as, like I said, some of the other caves and dailies. But the Everin shards are more difficult. This place is the best to get them to make the key. Anyways, we're going right in. As you can see, the game is really broken, and I am underground. Alright. Here we go. Pop our bloodlust so that our stats aren't messed up, because for some reason after this update, the stats are messed up. When you first get in here, got a little parkour track. Hop from stone to stone. You can go through all that. I just skip it with pounce. Pop your food. And then begin. Roots of Wrath is really good for the dragons. As you can see, it smacks them for like multiple hits. Look at that. He's like vibrating. See what I mean? The game is so messed up right now. Anyways, you can get some good loot off these guys. So keep that in mind when you're going through this. You might want to loot them. Or might not. I don't know. Your call. This room's pretty easy. Just 3 imps. Basically just gonna dark bolt them down. I also forgot to mention, if you wanna know what monolith buff to use, I'll show you which one real quick. Like I said, I'm trying to do this video quick because before anything breaks. This game hasn't been functioning properly for me. But anyways, the monolith that you want to hit is either right here, the defensive one, or the offensive one up here. This one gives damage and mana. This one gives armor and health. Probably just the damage one is good. But if you are worried about not surviving, then you can grab the tanky one. Just smack these guys with Dark Bolt. Pretty straightforward. These guys sometimes you can hit pretty good with Roots of Wrath. Any of the bigger enemies you can hit with Roots of Wrath pretty well. Don't mind those numbers. For some reason in my custom game since this update, my stats get really bloated if I don't have Bloodlust popped. So if I'm not paying attention, then that goes away. Let's see, my health just went back down. Kinda weird. I don't know how to fix it. These are normal numbers. I tried to make my gear around what like a normal roll on leather gear would be, and the weapons. You don't want to do what I just did, if you can help it, which is proc literally everything in the room. But since we did, just throw down the AoEs, keep smacking them. It should be fine. AoEs can tank pretty much everything in this game as long as you're running the Phoenix eggs and obsidian. And obviously Roots of Wrath on these guys pretty good. Hit them for multiple hits. If you crit, it's even better. Basically spamming AoEs and smacking them with Dark Bolt. There we go. Probably want to redo our Dark Bolt at this point. Pop Bloodlust again. Eat another food. Continue on. Kill this guy that's chilling in the rocks first, I guess. Just creeping on me. At least the gates are open for me now. When I was playing on stream, these gates wouldn't even open for me. So far, so good. Hop over that stuffs. The loot that you get from Everin in this crypt is very useful for the 4th crypt, so you might want to run this crypt more than once. Especially the crit ring. You get a good crit ring from here, and it will help you out a lot. Finish this guy off with Dark Bolt. Slowly but surely. Try and get as many in the AoEs as you can. Moving on. There's some chests over here. If you're looking to grab the chests, don't miss those. As you can see, this crypt is much easier than the last crypt. I'm still using the exact same gear from my last video, and I can just stand in all of their stuff. As long as you put those AoEs down, you'll be alright. There we go. Moving on. Might want to reset Darkbolt again. Definitely want to reset Bloodlust. Do that real quick. And then pop another food. See how many times Roots of Wrath hit him? I mean, that just chunks the bigger mobs. Crazy, actually. Don't jump in the lava like I just almost did. These guys are pretty easy. You just sit back. Okay, let's deal with him first. Okay, anyways, these guys are pretty easy. You just sit back, shoot them with Darkbolt. Can play with one hand here. This guy, you want to get up in his face so you can hit him with roots. Moving on. Alright, for this part, you want to be wary of these. They look like solid ground, but they're really not. See? You fall through them, you land in the lava, you'll take damage. I don't know why I didn't there. The game's, like I said, pretty glitchy lately. So, who knows? Anyways, avoid these on this part of the crypt run. If you fall in those, you're going to fall in the lava. Apparently, you can perform an exorcism now on dragons if you just step on their head. As you can see, we are currently performing an exorcism, and they're mad about it. But yeah, you can really see how Roots of Wrath can help out, though. How many times it hits them. Even when it doesn't hit well, it hits like 3 or 4 times still. Sometimes it'll hit like 8 times on some of these bigger bosses. And with Everin, it always hits that hard. Kill them. Moving on. See that? This is one of those points where you want to make sure that you jump to here rather than there, because you're going to fall in lava. And that's no fun. And then right here, you want to jump over that. Jump over this. Then fight these boys. Got one more right here. One more over here. And now we are on the boss fight. Alright, so for the boss fight, want to reset your Dark Bolt, obviously. Pop a food. I'm going to show you both ways, the cheese and the non-cheese. The cheese is going to take longer to kill them, but it's the safer way. If you're not confident in your ability to dodge the meteors, you just come over here. As soon as you get in here, there he is. You just walk over here, drop down here. You see, you don't want to jump. You want to be in this little area right here. And then you just proc him with Dark Bolt. Like that. And then he won't attack you. You can just keep hitting him like this. And he won't come over. This is the safe way to fight him. If you don't want to have to fight him normally, this is what you do. If that's not how you want to fight him, then you just fight him legitly. This is what it's going to look like. You want to avoid these meteors. Avoid the demon inside him when he's shaking. Hit him with the Roots of Wrath and the Dark Bolt. You can see Roots of Wrath chunks him hard. That's why I was saying you'll kill him slower from the cheese, because you're just going to be hitting him with Dark Bolt and the cheese. Whereas if you fight him legitly, you immensely increase your DPS, especially if you use your AoEs. But Roots of Wrath is insane for Evern. Hit him like 8 times every time. The meteors will one-shot you most likely though, so you don't want to get hit with those. Pretty straightforward, easy fight. We got him half dead now. He's just really tanky. And by tanky, I mean he has a lot of health. So you're gonna be here a minute. Just keep spamming those abilities, avoiding those meteors. It's got a quarter left. And there you have it. Don't get hit by extra meteors if they're falling from the sky. And then you look in the loot bag. This is the crit ring I was talking about. This thing is really good. You want to try and get a really good crit ring from this crypt for the 4th crypt. Same with the staff and the melee weapon. They can be really strong. And the gear, obviously, you're going to want decent gear for the 4th crypt as well. After you finish killing him, though, you go through this gate. Maybe. Do a little parkour. And then, as you can see, you got all of this to farm. A bunch of amethyst, obsidian, marble. This is a really good place to farm out mats. And then other than that, we're done with the video. Everyone who's been supporting the YouTube channel over the past month or so since I started making real content, I appreciate you. I see you. Love all of you. I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for you guys. Quick update with my stream. If you have kept up with my stream at all, right now we're playing Valheim. For the foreseeable future, I'm probably going to be playing Valheim and Craftopia, which we're going to dive into probably this coming week. I will still make content on YouTube for Citadel if you guys want it. I'm still going to do the 4th crypt guide next week. The game is almost unstreamable now with the state it's in. Anyways, that's enough of that. I will see you all either Monday on stream or next week in our next guide. Later, YouTube.